Okay. Hi, Emily. Thanks for joining me today. Why don't you start by just introducing yourself? Tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, hi, Claire. So, as you said, my name is Emily, and I'm first and foremost a mum of two kids. But I'm also a working mum, so I work full time. And I guess I would say life is really busy. There's always something going on. I like to get involved in stuff and take things on. And I'd like to say that I enjoy the fun things in life.
So Emily, tell us why you decided to come on the Kintsugi Hope course.
Okay, well, it was partially through the first lockdown, and I was finding it really difficult actually, and I was surprised. I thought I was quite a resilient person, and I was quite surprised at how much I was being affected by the lockdown. So when church put on that there was Kintsugi Hope group, and it was going to be, you know, sort of supporting people at that time, and talking about mental health and things, I think that's the first time I thought, oh, gosh, I think I might need a bit of help and support. Whereas ordinarily, I don't think I would have ever kind of owned up to that.
So Emily, you mentioned about struggling a bit there in that first lockdown. What kind of things were you struggling with?
I think really, I hadn't realised how overwhelming it was. Having the children at home, trying to work a full-time job that actually got busier initially because of COVID. Even though I was working from home, I wasn't going anywhere. And it became so overwhelming. I was struggling to control my emotions, and I've never had to deal with that before. I didn't feel like I had any particular reason to feel low on those low days. Like, you know, nobody I knew had got COVID and everybody was safe, and I was trying to focus on that. But I couldn't work out why life just felt overwhelming, and I couldn't work out why it was making me be so up and down.
So you came on the Kintsugi Hope course, and how did you find it?
And I was a bit daunted actually, because oh my word, you know, this is going to be really scary. But I liked the group. It was really friendly. And as things got going, I realised that actually it was okay to feel not okay, which is one of the sayings for Kintsugi Hope. And there was actually a key moment, Claire, where a particular person in the group had been through some quite tragic things. And I thought, oh my goodness, you know, I haven't been through anything like that. And when we spoke in one of the breakout rooms, and I said, you know, I haven't been through this, and, you know, why am I feeling this way? And this particular person then responded, said, it doesn't matter that you know, just what you're going through isn't any more, isn't any less. And I thought, wow, that coming from someone who I perceive to be going through something that should truly make you, you know, knock you off kilter, for them to say that, I kind of got that acceptance that, okay, yeah, it's okay for me to say that I'm not coping very well. Then it became a real kind of friendship group, and somewhere where I did think that I could open up about my feelings and things like that, and get support and get tools and techniques, and maybe think about how I might try and do things differently throughout my day.
So in what way then, Emily, would you say coming on the Kintsugi Hope course has really helped you?
I think it helped me to talk about my feelings a bit more openly. I think I was kind of like holding it in and worrying that, you know, who am I to sort of say that I've got all these worries and things, when really I should be just grateful for everything. So it really helped me. There were certain bits of the course that really kind of rung true, and certain bits that I thought would help me. And actually, I also really looked forward to it every week, because it was also it felt like a catch up with friends in the end, and we had a really good giggle. And I think I kind of needed that a bit, because I wasn't seeing any of my other friends actually, so it became a bit of a lifeline in the end.
If someone's thinking of joining a Kintsugi Hope group, what would you say to them?
I'd say do it, because first of all, it was just a real giggle, and I did feel like I had a good bunch of friends within that group. And secondly, back to that, we're still in contact on our little WhatsApp group, so that's really nice. And secondly, I think if you're having sort of conversations in your own head, then don't just let them play out in your head. Talk to other people, and get a different perspective on it. And joining the group just gives you that support and an open and friendly place to do that.
That's fabulous. Thank you, Emily, for sharing.
That's all right.